So imagine this. The gaming market currently is at an insane $385 million market cap. Year on year, it's expected to grow 7.9%. What about the crypto GameFi market? Well, that's just a sliver of that, at $9 billion as of 2021. The growth there is expected to be on track to be 27.13% year on year. So the question is, will 1 million game chain capture some of that growth? Find out here on Token Track. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to be covering today the upcoming presale for 1 million game chain. This is an ERC utility token coming up to a pink sale raise very soon. So we're going to be going over its place in the market, which we kind of talked about in the intro, the tokenomics, how safe is this, and what potential it has. So if you're excited to learn more and like the video, if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. And as always, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research and don't get wrecked on your track. All right, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right in. So as you can see on screen here, we have 1 million game chain and their website. So 1milliongamechain.fun. This is a website being still built out, so you'll notice I don't have the usual pink sale pre-sale page open. It is going to be sent through quite soon, but if you do a little digging on the Twitter, what you'll see is all the links to some of the stuff we're going to be going over today. So the security audit, we also have the links to the TG and so on. So everything is right here, but we'll be mainly going over the website itself. So let's first start about where it has its place in the market. Is this a meme coin? Is this a utility token? I kind of gave it away already. It's a utility token, right? The whole point of this is a place for you to do your gaming. And we're not talking about, Call of Duties, that sort of stuff. We're talking like board games, fun, engaging games you would maybe play as a kid, tic-tac-toe, that sort of stuff. But actually on the blockchain and with a wager system or a free-to-play system where you can actually bet 1MG tokens and win or lose those based on those wagers, which is really cool. So as you can see in the about section here, all gaming enthusiasts and thrill seekers, brace yourselves for an exhilarating journey into the world of 1 million game chain. Basically, as it's saying here, focuses on mini games, bringing those alive through blockchain technology. Pretty cool to see. Now, what is the native token here? As you might have guessed, it is 1MG, and that's going to allow for an unlock of in-game items that you're also able to trade. That'd be cool to see, and earn as well while you're playing the game. Now, we talked a little bit about these mini games. What are they specifically? You can expect stuff like it says here, tile and puzzle games, cliff jumping games, and even Mario. Interesting, Mario. Maybe they'll have some of the classic titles, the original side scrollers. I don't know if we'll see a Mario 64. That's my personal favorite, but either way, a nice assortment of games. As I mentioned as well, there is going to be a gambling mode. So you'll be able to wager your 1MG tokens and then from there win online or lose online against opponents that are also wagering. Something of note that I found here, which was quite interesting, is the winner of the outcome, right? Gets 65% of the opponent's tokens, whatever was wagered, and then 35% gets burnt forever. It's kind of interesting because that means that there's a deflationary aspect to this token, meaning as supply comes down and buy pressure continues, there's more demand, right? Because there's less of a supply, there's less tokens for people to be able to buy into, meaning the value could potentially go up. And we saw this dynamic in play for quite a few years now, pretty much when I first started getting into crypto trekkers. So it's something that has been tried and true. I'll be honest, very few projects have actually done well by it, but when it does hit because it's deflationary, which is really great. And then also a free-to-play mode, like we mentioned. That free-to-play mode is again going to allow you to experience all of the wager modes just without risking your 1MG token. So nice that they have that. Let's jump right into tokenomics. I'm actually pleased to see that we're not in the billions. or trillions of tokens, which you might see in some of those meme tokens that you might know of. But instead, we're at 1 million total supply. The tax is 0.0, which is great. They're keeping up with trend with the tokens that are trending on DEX tools, tokens that are trending on DexView on PinkSale. Those are the ones that are 0% buy, 0% sell. Also, liquidity is 100% locked, which is great to see, of course. I would like to know a little bit more around, when is that locked for? I'm assuming a year, but I would jump into the Telegram and the TG as well, or sorry, the Telegram, TG is the same, Telegram and Twitter to verify those pieces as well, as you should verify all of this. Now, of that $1 million total supply, we have 5% allocated for marketing, 5% for airdrops, 6.9% for centralized exchange listings, and 0 team tokens. Now, what I'm not seeing here just yet, but I have requested from the team in this paid review, I always give my advice to the team and things that investors would look for and that should be fixed. I would like to see a bit of a breakdown of, exactly on chain where I can see these lock records happening, whether it be on Unicrypt, whether it be on PinkLock, probably through PinkLock since they're using PinkSale in the upcoming raise. So I would look for those specifically. After you see this review, jump into the Telegram, go to the PinkSale link, and that's where you're going to do all of your verifying trackers. Just keep that in mind. Okay, when we go into the roadmap here, we can see what's set up for Q2. We have the team assembly, website, socials, basically the initial organization for the project, which is great. Also, launch of the first game is supposed to happen in Q2, so pretty good. So we should have a launch quite soon. Actually, definitely quite soon. Q3, we're seeing addition of other mini games, so great, and competitions as well, and then nothing on Q4 just yet. I don't mind that. I like to see these things accomplished first, and then we'll talk about what's coming in Q4. By the way, I'm just going to take a quick second. If you guys like these reviews, guys, if you like what you're hearing as far as doing the deep dives, mentioning the good and the suggestions, please go ahead and give a subscription to me. I am definitely a newer channel, but I'm trying to give the best possible unbiased reviews as possible. That being said, again, guys, this is a paid review, but I still try to be as unbiased as possible for you guys. You guys deserve it. So let's jump back in. What we can see here is a step-by-step guide of how to buy. So we can see create a wallet, get some ETH since it is an ERC20 token, go to Uniswap, and for your slippage, don't get wrecked, guys. Once liquidity gets added, don't go crazy with the slippage. 0% you could probably get away with, but probably 0.2, maximum 2%. Don't go too much higher than that. You're going to get MEV attacked, sandwich attacked. Maybe we'll do a video talking about that one day. It'd actually be cool to talk about that in deep dive. Drop a comment if you want to hear a video about MEV bots and what this sandwich attack thing is. You'll hear that in a lot of AMAs, in a lot of TGs lately, especially if you're keen on PinkSale. So we'll maybe do a video on that. But anyways, and then you'll be able to swap for 1 MG. So set your slippage accordingly, guys. Don't go too crazy with it, and you'll be all right. If it fails, do it again. And then listing partners or leading partners. Good to see here. This is a new one, Team Finance. If I click here, I don't know if it's going to take me to a specific... just takes me to the generic page. Okay, so I'd like to see also what they're doing with Team Finance. These are pretty obvious, of course. You're going to be able to track all the transactions on Etherscan. DexTools is generally the charting site that they use. And of course, DexView, my favorite charting site, actually created by PinkSale. It does a great job of showing the distributions of the tokens right on the screen there off to the side, and an easy place to see market cap and so on. I really do like DexView. And then, of course, it's going to be hosted on PinkSale. Team Finance, again, I'm not sure what that is. Curious to see what the relationship is with Team Finance. Okay, and then, of course, their kind of call to action. You ready to embrace a gaming revolution like no other? Dive right in. Basically, the mini games await, guys. So, again, a lot of things to look forward to here for sure. But what I would personally look for is, can we get a preview of the mini games, right? Can I do like maybe a little VIP? I'd love to do a review again of this project once they have their products out, even if it's just their first mini game, because remember that's coming out soon, according to the team. I'd love to do a review kind of showing that off, and I don't know, maybe you guys can kick my butt in the mini games too. I'm not very good at those, so we'll see. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this again. When it comes to the potential, I would say this one, it does have potential because we talked about the addressable market being in the hundreds of millions for total gaming. When it comes to even just GameFi, we're in the 9 billion range, and it's projected to grow, like we said. So this project could grab a sliver of that. Is it guaranteed? No. Do I want to see an MVP, meaning a playable demo that I can try out? Yeah, 100%. And I'd also like to see this polished up a little bit, more as well. Again, this is very, very early. By the time you'll see this, you'll see it on the Pink Sale page. You'll see it right there. You see all the distribution, everything like that already given. But just kind of keep that in mind. I like to review it as early as possible so you guys can get the first glance on it, just like we did for Raptor Jesus at around the 1,000,000 mark, guys. Do not forget, we called it there. We did a video there. I hope you guys saw some sick gains from that video and from that mention. Definitely going to be doing more of those gems as well. And again, guys, if you like this review of 1,000,000 Game Chain, definitely throw a comment down below, throw a like. It helps the algorithm. It helps me get that energy to do more of these reviews because I do love doing them. And expect some really cool things this year as well from Token Trek, guys. So we're bringing this to a wrap, but I just wanted to mention, just came back from an awesome event, got to meet some pretty big names in the crypto space, and we have another one coming up as well. So if you guys want to hear a little bit about that, if you maybe want to live stream when I go to the next event, I'd love to, and I'd love to hear your feedback. So again, guys, this was a review of 1,000,000 Game Chain, a ERC20 utility token launching on Pink Sale very soon. Stay up to date for all of the links, all of the details, verify them yourself. And then also when it comes to, I didn't get a chance to mention the audit, but when it comes to the audit, definitely go through that with a fine tooth comb. I have been told by the team that they're revising it and they're making adjustments based on the auditor. So by the time this review comes out, those things should be up to date, but keep an eye on that as well. All right. Well, guys, as I always say, do your own research. I hope you had fun today. And again, till next time, Trekkers, bye for now.